here again, and today I am doing troll time, and today's troll time is all about distressing your denim. And Sheri has a lovely tutorial that too many people take great offense at, and it will be linked down below for you if you want to find out how to make your denim easily distressed using items you already have and not spending any money whatsoever. Anyway, let's jump into the comments. So the first comment comes from Jacqueline. I don't know how to say your name, I apologize, but Jacqueline writes, "What a waste of good new jeans." Well, my goodness, Jacqueline, I'm wondering if you actually didn't watch the tutorial, because these jeans were not new at all. These jeans had actually been given to Sheri. They were not her style at all. They were sitting in her closet for way too long and were absolutely many years old already. So I suggest in future, before you waste your time writing a comment, you watch the whole video and find out the facts, because as we all know, your feelings are not facts. All right, on to the next troll time comment, and this is from Valery, and she writes, "Why the heck do people want to wear ripped clothes? Because one fool decided it's cool. Ridiculous." Well, first of all, Valery, what a great rhymer you are. One fool decided it's cool. But do you know something? You're actually quite incorrect. Now, the ripped clothing movement started in the 1960s and 70s with the hippies and the punks, and it was a way to show their activism against capitalism and the establishment, as they called it. And it has just then been taken over by very high-end fashion designers. And you know what? If you don't like it, don't wear it, don't make it, but you don't have to go around criticizing other people for fashion that they like, that they make themselves, and that they feel good wearing. You wouldn't want someone to do that to yourself. And again, it wasn't one person, it was a worldwide movement. So please do a little bit of Googling before you start putting silly comments. All right, next one. This one is from Dot, and Dot says, "If we wore jeans like these, we'd be considered poor back in the day. Times sure have changed." You know what, Dot? I'm not quite sure how back in the day you're going, but it is true that back in the day, like the early 1900s, the late 1800s, when jeans actually became popular for workwear, many families had to wear them over and over again because they simply could not afford to replace their work wear. And so they would patch them, which is a wonderful thing if you think about it. Way back then, refashioning and upcycling was simply normal and something that people did to help them to survive. Now, there's so many thrift stores, there's so many clothes in the world, they end up in the landfill. So what do you think is better, Dot? Should people just throw something in the bin because you think it makes them look poor, or should they proudly wear it because it's something that makes them feel good, that perhaps they made themselves, or they even spent a lot of money on it because it was a designer pair of distressed jeans? You let me know down below what you think, Dot. If people should just continue throwing things out, or if they should reuse them and enhance them and make them into things that they actually want to wear using the many free tutorials that are available at refashionistasherry.com. And we have a little bit of a bonus here. We have a second time troll, and this troll is actually responding to Dot's comment, and this troll is named Ty. You may remember her from the previous video where Citrus Meloni responded to her, and she wasn't quite sure how to say her name, but I'm going to go with the same and say Ty. So, congratulations, Ty. You are a 2-time troll. Fantastic. You must be so proud of yourself. Okay, so Ty's comment to is,
still look poor and in a bad way to me to this day. There are poor people with jeans, but they don't look as bad as the ones we see in the stores these days.
Okay, so Ty, you are freely admitting that in the stores you can actually buy this type of fashion. So why are you going around and condemning and being judgmental of someone who is simply sharing for free how to create these current fashions yourself to save a little bit of money? There are so many people in the world who enjoy this type of upcycling and refashioning, and I do not think you have any sort of qualification whatsoever to go around spreading your negativity and hatred for fashion. What a terrible thing to do. And I'm quite certain you would not want somebody to do that to you, would you? Please, I'm always so curious. Let Sheri know down below if you would like to receive the type of comments that you are putting out into the world. And I can pretty much guarantee that no, you would not. So maybe you want to zip it, or I'm sorry, it should be maybe on your hands, because you are all keyboard warriors being so proud of the horrible negativity that you're spreading. Well, I think that's about all we have time for today. Again, that was quite a few comments to get through. And until next time, Refashionista Sheri and myself, Esther, we hope you will stay safe, stay well, and we'll get you on the zigzag.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.